Alright, so I have almost done with the first part of the classes for my personal studies. And I can tell you one thing, the motherfuckers is it's a lot. Well, it's not technically a lot, but it's just a lot of stuff going on. So this is everything that I have, that I write. Because if you're not growing, exactly what the fuck are you really doing? So, for this, I still have, on Mondays, I'm still doing the Occult Bible. And that's the Primordial Chaos. Tuesdays, I am doing Intro to Demonology, in which I am learning to be a better teacher when I do my classes. And then I also have necromancy, which doesn't go there because this one is strictly for Stephanie, but the necromancy and romance, Lord, necromancy and romance. I mean, I ain't opposed to it. No joking. Actually, whatever. Necromancy and dark witchcraft. And then on Wednesdays, I got rid of actually I got rid of like 3 of the ones that was on Patreon, because for Patreon, I only subscribe to a few, rare few people that I can actually learn from. And the other ones, they're free because I need to see exactly what it is that you're about. So this one is just straight witchcraft. So I end up getting rid of one of the classes, because when you start talking about you need Jesus Christ to help you with your rituals, I was like, yeah, buddy, I'm out of there. So Occult Bible, and let me write down what class or a section I'm going on. That's botanicals. Okay, so this is going to be meetings, meditations. So we're going to have meetings, meditations, probably some of these, it's a lot of meetings. Some meetings, I do my, wait a minute. Actually, that means before I do that, let's see what the fuck else I got going on. I got botanicals. Then on Sunday, Wednesday, and Saturday, I'm doing the set workings. I'm going back through my set workings, and since the last one for this month came out, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Thursdays, I'm doing Pantheon. And that one is I'm still working on Artemis. Botanicals, I can't quite remember which herb. Let me go to it real quick while I'm here. Let's see, collections, botanicals, because I'm still, I am reworking the herbs for my personal herbal business. So I'm definitely doing that. I have more recipes. I need to take and figure out what's going on. So I think with this one, I'll do elderberry magic. And when I'm studying herbs, I only do one at a time because I try to go in depth with it. So that one, Intro to Demonology, I am on, because I slacked off on that. So I believe that is week 2. Is it week 2? I don't know. I got a lot of shit going on, as you can hear me flipping back and forth. But this is how I go about in setting up my classes and trying to figure out exactly which one I'm doing. So I did that one, I did lesson. So I think I'm doing week 2. Let me just go and check. Like, why the fuck am I even looking at my other book? Because I ended up doing a couple of classes in that one time. So the introduction, and this is a 12-month thing. I just gotta make sure. So I did 101, week 2, yeah, week 2, 101. So that's good for that one. African sorcery. It's also on Thursdays. Fridays. I'm doing season 1. Again, this is with meeting season. This is with midnight. Meeting at midnight. We got season 1. And then Kundalini Awakening on Fridays. And then on the 12th, there's a meeting. Alright, so we have the Zoom meeting on Primordial for the end of the year class, end of the class. I'm gonna get my shit together. Don't say shit. End of the year class at 8 p.m. I think that is really it. And now what you're about to see is my black ass do some decorations because I think the shit is curled. Okay, so I got meetings. I'm gonna put my meditations here because I'm gonna write some stuff here. Meetings, meditations, and ritual workings. Oh, visual workings, and then I also have miscellaneous studies. Because there are 2 more groups I joined because it just looked fucking amazing. So, you know, you can't have your journal be all Humpty Dumpty or looking all jacked up or whatever. You gotta add a little bit of cuteness to it. And there's nothing that's more confusing is somebody see that you're a Satanist or a cultist and they're like, well, why do you deal with pink? Like, bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. So I got all that stuff there. One thing that I sit down and what I try to do is get myself on a better schedule when it comes to my personal studies, because the one thing that I can't stand within myself is when I fail at doing what I put my mind to. So this year, of course, with the heart failure and everything, it had it threw me off. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, shit, that'll throw anybody the fuck off. You know, one day I go from walking 3 miles a day to I can't fucking breathe, and my lungs is shutting. My lungs is not wanting to fucking work and shit, and hearts, you know, doctors looking at me like your labs look worse than what you look, and I'm like, that, well, the military done taught me how to do some real good shit, so I guess I could blame them for that, you know. But it just kind of, it really did throw me for a fucking loop. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Then I'm still trying to catch up on everything, still thinking, oh, I got it, I could do this, I could do that. Nah, baby, you can't do none of that shit, none of it. So then I took a look at my herbal business, I shut that down once all that stuff started happening. I was still making teas for myself. I was making them for friends and family. Just trying to get back to some type of normalcy. That it barely worked. I mean, a bitch was pissed. I was disgusted. I was like, out of all the shit that I do, what the fuck? Like, which, you know, I have the fucking right to be. Anybody has a right to be when they get any type of a fucked up diagnosis. So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, I'll just sit there and deal with it and all this other bullshit and blase, blase, blase. Why did I do that? And then I had a new direction for my glacier workings. Now the glacier workings are still on track, except they're not with the actual. Cause I don't even remember when's the last time I even said that to y'all, but I can't remember the last time I talked to you about my the workings. But what I'm doing is I am taking a list of, I think it is around 428. No, I think last time I said it was like 100 and something, but I think it really is like around 400 and something African deities that I'm working with, and they are actually they're actually who I'll be working with. So right now, my main one that I call out to, that I did my first commitment to, was Papa Legba, because I can't deal with the African entities unless I deal with Papa Legba. So I probably will be redoing my working with him not all of next year, but majority, like the first few parts of next year. I'll go ahead and get that out the way, because this right here is just my personal, these are just the classes I'm taking. To sit down and go through my personal studies is something that I'll end up scheduling out for January, just because I'm about to start work Monday, because today is December 6th. So I'm about to start a new contract on Monday. So I have to figure out how that sits, because these classes, they're just going to happen. My personal classes, though, something else that I have to figure out. So, which I still will, but my ritual workings is going to be with Papa Legba. This meditation is nothing prep for the new moon, which is next month. Prep for new moon and Sagittarius. My meditations, I need to do a daily AM and a daily PM. Miscellaneous studies. This is going to be Mama, and this is going to be the occult. And this is another botanical, but this is a botanical poison. So that is what I'll be doing with there. Occult Bible, necromancy, dark witchcraft. I think I already did. I think class 1 was done. I could probably get through 2 and 3, because I normally put it on like 2 or 3 times the speed when he's talking, and then I skip the questions, because some of y'all motherfuckers just don't shut the fuck up. Y'all just be asking some weird ass shit. So I skip the questions at the end of the video. I do the set working on Wednesday. Botanicals is the elderberry magic. Week 2, demonology, African sorcery. Did I do the first? No, I think I'm gonna do the first class over again. Kundalini, I'm gonna do the first class. Nope, this will be my second, because I'm doing the first one today because I scheduled it out wrong. Pantheon's going to Artemis Notes. Artemis Notes and book. Season 1, I just took some notes on that. And that one. So this one is going to be non-material senses, part 1. May be able to get, no, I think part 1 is probably like 30 minutes. So maybe part 2, I'm not sure. But that's all. This is for next week. So I have that. These here. And so I can remember. Now where the fuck they go? Did I put them somewhere? See, this is what I'm talking about. Let me try and get my shit together. But my shit not together. Like it should be. Bruh, where did I put them motherfuckers at? I'd be really upset. Where are you? Oh, Lord. Are these it? Oh my God, if it was a goddamn snake. If it was a motherfucking snake. Wait a minute, that's still not it. Oh my God, that still is not it. These are not it. These are not it. These are not it, because those are big ones. Where in the hell is my shit? Okay, see, now I'm getting pissed off. Now I'm getting really irked because I have half of them. Man, look. I am fucking irked. Ugh, God. See, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. Only thing I'm trying to do is just set my shit up. That's all I want to do. But I'm moving too fast. I'm moving way too fast. And yes, I do color coordinate with my dots because it's the only way. And yes, I can't see that white on it because I know y'all thinking, why the hell you put that down there? No good damn well you can't see it. I can see it. It ain't for y'all to look anyway. It's for me to make sure I know what the hell I'm doing. So workings is brown and meditations. Ritual workings is brown, which is what set is. I always call it, these are always in my ritual workings. And my meditations, as you can tell, I still ain't got the shit down pat, but it hasn't even been a full week yet. So once it becomes a full week, then I could go ahead and get shit situated. But until then, it is what it is. It is what it is. And of course, I technically don't have to do that because I have it here, which makes it more because I will be following this for the rest of the month, but, well, comma, as people be saying. However, I highly believe I will be changing that depending on what it is that I need for my study. But I think, I know for a fact I would definitely be, the fuck is this? I would definitely be changing how I set the schedule up. I may not do them all on the same day. I may act like I'm back in college and pick a couple of days to do what they gotta do. You are no longer, okay, so witchcraft, you're now pistachio. I may just sit there and just do it on a different, like you know, when you're in college and you have them on certain days, and maybe I'll change. Maybe I'll do a couple of classes on a Tuesday, or maybe I'll have some days free. But as of right now, since I'm not really doing too much, I'm just starting work. My first 2 weeks of work is normally just training, so it's really not that hard. I'll be working day shift, so I'm not really tripping over that. But after that, now that was stupid. But after that, when I actually get into my schedule, I'll really be doing what I need to do. That was just really stupid. So, as of right now, this week is good. That's canceled. And I have these two I have to do. I had a migraine, so I couldn't do that one. Because this is this week that we're looking at. So then I have these two classes to do today, which is Saturday, and Sunday to get these done for the week. And then this stuff. We'll see how it goes.